Acting as if you already have the physical evidence of your desires is not to be confused with walking up to the person that you like and say, "I'm so glad that you and I are in a relationship together now. What's yours is mine and what's mine is yours." Or go into a car lot in a housing department and saying, "That car over there and that house over there, I'm here to sign my name on the lease now." Or to the bank and saying, "I'm here to transfer several $100,000 into each of my accounts immediately." No, this is about training your brain to normalize having and enjoying it and feeling at ease with it. This requires you to practice and get better at speaking the language of your enjoyment to yourself, with yourself, by yourself, so that every cell in your body can be on board with it. You can start saying to yourself, "I enjoy that my partner and I not only like each other and are attracted to each other, but we love and support each other publicly and privately." As well as saying, "I'm always overflowing with hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash flow. I'm never worried about paying a single bill, and I can actually afford the life I enjoy living." This shifts the way that you show up for yourself and others, and it clears up space in your mind to make room for all of that or something better. Therefore, I often say that circumstances don't matter, but circumstances do matter. They don't matter because your desire is simply a strong feeling, and not to be confused with the object of your desire, which would be the person, place, thing, or an idea. Here's the part you're going to get. Your desire, by default, magnetizes undesired people, places, and things where circumstances do matter. And your brain is hardwired to resist undesired circumstances. If you are not actively training your brain to release the resistance, then you'll keep focusing on and bringing in the evidence of more undesired circumstances. In other words, what you resist persists. Loosen your grip so that you can be more deliberate in focusing more and bringing in the evidence of more desired circumstances.
Hey Rich Babes, it's Bella Dior and this is a Rich Girl's Glow Up, and today let's talk about one of the most powerful tools you can use to glow up and step into the woman of your dreams. Acting as if. I love this concept so much. It is rooted in Neville Goddard's teachings and the law of assumption, which is a total game changer when it comes to manifestation and becoming her. If you ever felt stuck or wondered how to start living your dream life, this video is for you. So before we get started, make sure that you like this video, share this video, and also subscribe. All right, my loves, let's get started.
Imagine waking up tomorrow and having everything you ever dreamed of. The perfect job, financial abundance, a loving relationship, radiant health, and inner peace. It seems like a fantasy, doesn't it? But what if I told you that you have the power to manifest all of this and more? Right now, today? This is the law of assumption, a powerful principle that can change your life. Today we will explore how to act as if you have it all and unlock the life you truly desire. The law of assumption is one of the most profound and empowering concepts within the realm of manifesting. This law states that whatever you assume to be true will become your reality. It's not about wishing, hoping, or even thinking positive thoughts. It's about assuming with unwavering faith that what you desire is already yours.
Act as if. It's almost like fake it till you make it, right? It's about embodying the energy, mindset, and the behavior of the person that you want to become, even before you actually externally experience it with your reality. In simple terms, it means living as though your desires are already fulfilled. This concept is tied directly to the law of assumption, which I love so much. A teaching by Neville Goddard, the law of assumption states that whatever you assume to be true, whether it's about yourself, your life, or your circumstances, will manifest in your reality. In other words, your beliefs shape your world. By acting as if, you are reprogramming your mind to align with your desires. It's not about pretending or faking like it's about believing that your dream life is already yours and showing up as the version of yourself every single day.
I wish someone had explained this manifestation process to me right after my divorce. I've been learning about it through Joe Dispenza and his book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, but this is a process that is part of a lot of manifestation teaching and practices. To summarize, at least in the way that I have received this message, is that in order to manifest the things that you want in life, you need to start existing and feeling and thinking the thoughts of the person who already has those things. So using the simple example of I want to have money, acting and behaving and feeling like someone who is striving to have money keeps you in a low vibration, keeps you in a desperation and a chasing energy that actually makes it harder and slower to come into the money that you're seeking. If you can start to embody the essence of someone who already has money, you, from a subconscious place, start to create opportunities and situations that will begin to generate the money that you're seeking. It's like a shortcut or like a cheat code in a video game. And you can apply this so simply to your love and your dating life. For a lot of us, arguably most of us, when we are dating and seeking love, we are operating from a place of lack, scarcity, fear that we won't find it, fear that we'll be hurt, that our heart will get broken, scarcity that there's not enough people out there, that the person for us isn't out there. We are operating from a negative vibration. And we are in that seeking energy, right? We're like, I am seeking and striving to find this person who is going to love me, who is going to complete me, who I can build my life with. And from this space, you signal to the universe, your energy, what you embody is someone who doesn't have the love that they want. If you can instead start to imagine and exist from a space of someone who already has the love that they seek, everything can change like literally overnight. And I did this, and the type of people and men and relationships that started showing up in my life took a 180-degree turn, when I tell you, in a matter of weeks. Instead of living in the space that I'm in today, which is I'm happy, I'm single, I love my life, but I don't have the love in my life right now that I seek. So it's something that I'm looking forward to, that I'm looking for, that I'm open to, but I'm hoping to receive it at a future point. When I flipped that and started seeing myself as someone who already has the love and the relationship and the partnership that I seek in life, that it is already here, I can't even explain it, but like something shifted. And it was so simple. I would just ask myself, how would I handle this situation if I already had the love and the partnership that I'm seeking? Would I be feeling anxious or stressed or like something is slipping away from me, or would I just be relaxed?
It's acting as if you already have it. I remember there was this lady who wanted to be in the audience on the Oprah show when I was going to be on there. And the audience was completely full. It was booked out. But what she did was she got her suitcase out and she got a flight to Chicago. I mean, this is somebody really, really game. And she gets a call, a message on her phone when she lands in Chicago to say, come to the studio, we've got a seat for you.
But she had already intended it and went
there. She
there.
had to get a seat.
This is fascinating.
Because she really believed in you. So acting as if, like, I know I wrote this in one of my books, but there was this woman who wanted a horse. She couldn't afford to buy a horse. So she went and bought the bridle. And she put the bridle on her table in front of her and looked at that bridle every day.
Is that the saddle? The
bridle,
saddle?
I think it's the... I'm not a really great
like
horse.
The mouthpiece? Okay.
The straps that
Gotcha.
go around the head kind of thing, I think. And within a couple of weeks, she, through actually the most extraordinary set of circumstances, she got offered a horse.
My goodness.
Through someone, and she got offered a horse. But of course, she was acting as if she already had the horse. She bought the bridle, so...
When you change the be-do-have paradigm, you start acting as if, and your body begins to understand at a cellular level who you think you really are. My body is trying to understand what I think about that. So as my body starts moving through the field of gross energy, it starts moving things around, begins to give things away, for instance, and your body starts getting the message, I have that which I would choose to receive. I already have it. Now, once you cross that huge barrier, you think you don't have it, and you're trying to get that which you do not have, namely more money. But once you get that you have it, then it just becomes a question of how many zeros are after the first number. And so you'll discover that what goes around indeed does come around. Not because you've performed some real, true magic trick in the universe, but because you finally got the truth of who you are at some universal cosmic level. And the universe never says no to your thought about yourself. It only grows.
Everything that you desire, that you believe you have, you will receive. It is the belief in the thing that makes it happen. The belief is the reality. Act as if you were, and you will become. Simply dare to assume you are what you want to be, and you will compel everyone to play their part. People are only actors, bearing witness to the mental conversations you have within yourself. So start now to construct a dialogue that implies the fulfillment of your desire. Speak to yourself as though you're already the person you wish to be. Persist in this assumption, and it will harden into fact. Remember, it is not what you want that you attract. You attract what you believe to be true.
So here's an example of acting as if. For 4 years, I was making videos that literally nobody was watching, but I still made them as if I had 100,000 subscribers already, okay? Literally was getting 4 views, and 2 of them were my parents. But 4 years later, I actually hit 100,000 subscribers. But here's the thing, showing up as if I had the platform I wanted actually got me there energetically. Because I started to treat my channel like I already had 100,000 subscribers. I started to respect myself as a creator who would have 100,000 subscribers. By acting as if, I forced it to become my reality. So when it comes to finding the perfect partner, you need to sit down with yourself and really think about what is it that you're seeking in a partner. But also look at yourself and be like, if I'm gonna be with this kind of person, who I need to show up as. And go ahead and become that. If the law of attraction is true, what you put out comes right back to you. So if you want a partner who's patient, who's kind, who's loving, be all those things yourself. Give those things to yourself first.
Becoming her, the best, most radiant version of yourself, requires a complete mindset shift. When you act as if you're stepping into her shoes right now, not waiting for external validation or circumstances to change. For example, want to become more confident? Start showing up as someone who is already confident, speaking with assurance, standing tall, and making decisions from a place of self-worth. Want a life filled with abundance and luxury? Treat yourself like royalty today, even if it's something small like buying a candle or getting a coffee from a very luxurious hotel lobby that makes you feel luxurious, or dressing your best for no reason. The beauty of this practice is that your mind doesn't differentiate between what's real and what's imagined. When you consistently align your thoughts and actions with your desired reality, you're telling the universe, this is who I am. And the universe responds accordingly. Here's some practical steps to help you start acting as if and becoming her. Define your dream self. Who is she? What does she look like? What is her day like? How does she think, dress, and interact with the world? Write this down and get as detailed as possible. Embody her energy. Start adopting her habits and beliefs and behaviors. If she's disciplined, wake up earlier. If she's confident, speak up in conversations. Use affirmations that align with your desired self. For example, I am confident. I am radiant. I am deserving of the life that I desire. Listen, you gotta visualize. Spend 5 to 10 minutes each day visualizing yourself living as her. Feel the emotions and believe that it's already happening. You have to also align with your environment. Create a space that reflects her. Declutter, add items that inspire you, and surround yourself with positivity. Detach from the how. Don't stress over how things will happen. Trust the process and keep showing up as her.
This is how you are going to show up like the version of you who already has the manifestation right now, even if you can't see it, because the thing is you are going to feel it internally and see it in your mind first. It's never going to be you see it and then you believe it. That is going to keep you trapped forever, taking action from lack and in this lack consciousness, and that's never going to create the energetic frequency that you need to be giving off to effortlessly manifest all of your desires. What you have to realize is you have the ability at any moment to change how you feel. You have the ability at any moment to change how you think. And when you start showing up as the version of you who is confident, who is certain, who knows that they have the manifestation because it's not separate from them, it's something that is embodied within them, then you stop focusing on what's going on in your 3D circumstances because you realize that that's a catch-22. You're never going to get out of the cycle because you're focusing on the cycle. You are the one creating your reality from your feelings and from your consciousness. So you need to change how you're feeling right now. You need to change how you're thinking right now, because that's going to change how your reality reflects back to you, because it's mirroring back what you're giving off. And when you change your self-concept, that's when you wouldn't entertain these limiting beliefs. That's when you wouldn't allow yourself to go into these low vibrational feelings for a long time that take you out. When you create a self-concept that is worthy and deserving and is confident and is wealthy and is loving and is healthy, then you're only going to entertain thoughts and feelings that align with that version of yourself, because you're unavailable for anything else. And that's what you really have to start doing, is be unavailable for your old self and your old thoughts and your old feelings. And if you want help with this, get into my self-concept master course. It literally became a full-blown course, because I'm giving you a step-by-step process on how to create your new identity, how to anchor it in, how to show up like that version of yourself today, and how to dissolve the old version of yourself, so that way you're not getting tripped up by those old thoughts and feelings. And then I really go over how you can align your emotions to embody and show up as the version of you who has it already. You can download it at the link in my bio.
Act as if your manifestation has already happened. Act as if you're already living in it. Feel as if you already have it. Allow that emotion to bring itself forward. When you have emotion, belief, desire, these things come to reality.
People from my hometown would see me and they'd ask me like, oh, like, how's your little business going? Like, booming, bitch. I went from working 3 jobs to making $300,000 in 3 months. Okay, angel numbers, 333. But here's the catch. I didn't do any extra work. Simply by pretending that I was a 6-figure CEO/business owner, I became one. So once upon a time, whenever I was younger, I used to own a clothing brand. And I really wanted my friends and family and people from my hometown to buy it. If you've ever run a business, you know they don't give a fuck. So I was consistently undercharged. And like, because I was thinking small, I was thinking inside this bubble, my income, my business, and like I stayed inside that bubble. And then one day I was like, nah, like this ain't working for me. Very long story short, I started thinking, if I was a 6-figure CEO, like what would I be doing? What would I be thinking? Like how would I be marketing? Like what would my prices look like? I got a warehouse with like 0 orders. I placed an order for 1,000 of mailing bags that I shipped my stuff in. Pretty much I was running a 6-figure business that did not reflect that in the bank account or the line sheet, but in my heart and in my mind, like I knew I was getting ready for the abundance to come in, and it did. I also used to take my own packages to the post office, and I was like, yo, like if I'm making like $1,000 a month, like I don't got time for this. Like my car will not fit it. Like I can't do that anymore. So I started scheduling pickups from the post office where they come to you, even if I had like 1 or 2 packages. Like I had no shame. I did not give a fuck. People from my hometown would see me and they'd ask me like, oh, like how's your little business going? Like booming, bitch. Even if the account was negative. My toxic trait is that I've always believed in myself a little bit too much. I remember the first like $1,000 of sales that I made, I ended up quitting all 3 of the jobs because I was like, mama, like I made it. Like I don't got to take out the trash no more. Like I'm a millionaire. We'll hire somebody for it. And I just knew like in my heart, like it's happening. It's here. Like I'm ready. Like stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Whoever said that deserves to get their butt ate every day. I shit you not. We got to the point where they had to send an empty truck to my warehouse to like take all the orders out for that day. Moral of the story, if you know what you want and you believe in the depths of your fucking soul that you're meant for it, you can have it and it is easily attainable for you, you will get there. Everything will work out for you if you let it.
How do you act as though you already have your desire? So, I learned this from Neville Goddard, and every time I do it, it works out. I manifest everything. So what I mean by act as though you already have what you want is I literally mean it just like that. So some examples of that is, how would I act if I had this wish fulfilled of mine? Like, if you really want to shift realities, how would you act on a day-to-day basis? Would you be more confident, or would you be more just passionate and present? You know, and I also, just like day-to-day basis, but also what would you think about? What would your thoughts be? You know, since you shifted, you might think, oh my god, like I shifted, or oh my god, it's so much easier than I thought. Just things like that, you know what I mean? Things like that. And then it's just like I said, on a day-to-day basis, like act like you have shifted, or act like you already have what you want. And I know, just like this comment, it's like, how do I act if I don't have it? Act like you do. And it's kind of like the fake it till you make it, because what you're doing is you are feeling how it would feel to have what you want, which sends out to the universe or to whatever you believe in frequencies, or I forget how he explains it. I think he explains it through frequencies. Neville Goddard. Yeah. Anyways, your thoughts and how you feel manifest, and it turns into your future, what's going to happen to you. So when you feel like you already have what you want, let's say you want to shift, when you feel like you have already shifted, it's sending out messages to the universe like, oh, she already shifted, gotta make her shift, and then you shift. You know what I mean? That is a very simple way of explaining it. So yeah, that is one of my favorite ways to manifest stuff, is by acting like I already have what I want. And you can do this with like anything. Like, I remember I wrote down in my journal about, oh my god, I shifted for the first time. Like, I wrote that down, even though I didn't, but I wrote it down because it's like, oh, if I were to shift, I would write it down. Like, just shit like that. Just do random shit like that. And it's really motivating. It makes you feel like you have shifted, or that you have accomplished what you want to, you know. Yeah. Happy manifesting and happy shifting. Bye. Peace.
Here's how the system works. Everything you could ever ask for, you could ever have now, or ever ask for in the future, you already have right now. You already have all of it. You simply are not experiencing it. Because everything that has ever happened is happening now, and ever will happen is happening right now. And so it is for you merely to reach into the sea of infinite possibilities and call forth the reality you choose now to experience. And you do this through three devices mainly: thought, word, and action. That is, what you say, what you think or believe, and of course what you do.
You have to act as if you already have it now. Whether it's the job, the car, the relationship, the health, like, what would the highest version of yourself do? Like, if you want a specific job, start dressing for that job now. Even if you're at a job you don't like, you don't have a job, start getting up. If I were to work this job, what time would I wake up in the morning? Start getting up at that time. If I were to work this job, what would I wear to work? Start wearing that to work. The relationship. If I was in a loving relationship, how would I act? I'm married. If I was married, how would I act? I wear a wedding ring. How would I act? Oh, no, thank you. I'm not interested. I'm married. Act like it now. And then once you act as if, you become the person who you're supposed to be to attract that and to manifest that into your life. And it has no choice but to become your reality. It starts in here first.
Perceive yourself already having it. Feel as if it's something you have already. Think of it as something you already have. Speak of it as if it's something you already have. Act as if it's something you already have. For when you do, you make yourself the mirror and energetical match of it, which in turn allows you to attract it into your life. Let us be mindful.
How do you act like you deserve to be spoiled with money and gifts? What's the mindset? Act like you're already spoiled with money and gifts, and that you have been in the past and you expect to be in the future. Act like it. Go in acting like they're paying for everything. Nothing costs too much. Go in acting like whoever you end up dating or whatever is a provider. They will pay. You have to act like it, like you deserve it, like you've already had it, like it's not a big deal. Okay. That's how you need to act. Just like when they go to the store, they know their mom is paying for everything. That's how you need to act. Like you already know that they're going to pay. That you already know that's what is expected. And that's literally it. That's all you have to do is act like it. Assume, don't question, already assume and act like you're so sweet for taking me shopping today. When y'all walk in the store, don't even wait till you get to the register. It's like, you're so sweet for taking me shopping today. There you go.
So, Neville Goddard's teaching emphasizes the power of imagination and assumption. He believed that everything begins in the mind. By assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you bring it to your reality. The law of assumption isn't about wishful thinking. It's about conviction. When you act as if you're already aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the version of you already as who you desire to be. This alignment is what makes manifestation work. Remember, Rich Babes, the most important part of the process is feeling. When you feel like her, you attract her life. So if you are ready to dive deeper into becoming her, my Becoming Her ebook is the amazing starting point guide to leveling up your mindset, confidence, and self-concept. It is on sale right now for the next couple of hours for just $10. Just $10. After that, it goes back to $25. Do not miss this opportunity to start your glow up journey. The link is in the description box. So many of my Rich Babes have been blowing up my store with their orders, and I just want to say thank you so much, and I'm so proud of you all for actually taking that step to using this guide to help you. This guide is an 81 page and it's a bundle because it comes with a free Rich Babes affirmations, mini affirmations ebook to help you get yourself started. You just don't want to miss this last minute opportunity. So don't miss this deal. The link is in the description box below. Also, if you are looking for some more commentary that is super unfiltered and that will give you laughs to some serious moments, make sure you check out my other channel, Rich Babes Reacts, for some real talk and plenty of just crazy vibes over there. Make sure that you subscribe to that channel. I will be posting very, very soon. All right, Rich Babes, remember, the power of becoming her is already within you. Everything that you need, you already desire. You already have it in you. Start acting as if today and watch how your reality shifts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here, and let me know in the comments what's one thing you'll do today to act as if. Sending you so much love. Until next time, my babes, stay glowing, stay rich, Rich Babes. Love you.